What's going on, everyone? It is your boy Cool Titanium 68. Welcome back to the Titanium Weather Channel. And today we do have some interest in the weather as we're going to be taking a look at today. So looking at Plano, of course, I'm not going to take the time to really switch over. But again, it's 82 in Plano. Feels like 80. The high is going to be right around this temperature. With the 10-day, it is going to be pretty windy over the next couple of days. Middle half of this week, it's going to be windy Tuesday going into Wednesday, which bring temps back down to the 60s. Friday, it'll be windy, but it's not going to really affect anything, with it going to be in around 81 through most of this weekend. However, a slight cold front will be coming in Sunday night, bringing temps down to 48 and bringing temps down to 75 on Monday. However, we'll explain this later. There is a slight chance of rain, supposedly, about 24%. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Taking a look at Aubrey. It's currently 84 degrees, feels like 81. We have already passed the high for today, so that's why we only see a low of 56 at the moment. I mean, it's almost 5 o'clock nowadays. But then we've got our 10-day weather forecast. Again, this wind is going to decrease temperatures tomorrow going into Wednesday. And then where it'll be around 66 on Thursday before it rapidly warms up Friday to around 78. And again, that wind doesn't really affect anything, but the possible rain for Sunday may bring temps down to the mid 70s on Monday, and then it'll be in like the high 70s. Now, if we take a look at our fire risk today, a lot of this is situated in West Texas as well as eastern New Mexico. Pretty much a lot of east central Colorado, well, again, east of the Rockies, and then a good amount of Oklahoma, even going up into like northwest Nebraska and southeast Wyoming. Now, this isn't really that big of a deal, but what's going to be interesting on Tuesday is that extreme fire risk, hence why it'll be windy here in North Texas. Now, at least luckily here, I think the dew points will be high enough that it's not going to be a big problem that we'll have an extreme fire risk. However, this will affect most of West Texas, except for like extreme portions of the Panhandle. Some portions of very far southwest Oklahoma and parts of southeast New Mexico. Again, most of the time with this elevated fire, with the extreme fire risk, it's high winds, low humidity, can easily spark fires, as we saw in Fredericksburg recently with that almost now 10,000 acre fire that I believe now is probably close to about half contained, if not more, hopefully. But the big question mark even coming in for our severe weather threat is going to be on Sunday, which is day 7. As y'all see here, pretty much the Ark-La-Tex area and then like the northern lower Mississippi Valley is going to see some form of severe weather. Again, we're 7 days out, so this might not be true. But the fact that, if we scroll down, the fact that, where was it? Where models are suggesting that moderate instability and strong deeply layered shear will be in place, it could spark into something. But this will include North Texas this time, so it is going to be interesting to see whether or not this 25% precipitation will increase. But that day 7, if you guys are wondering like kind of where this is going to include the Ark-La-Tex area as well as north central Texas. This will also include southeast Oklahoma, a lot of northern Louisiana, most of Arkansas. So this might be a major Arkansas outbreak than it is North Texas. And then we've also got portions of northwest and north central Mississippi and very far southwest Tennessee, including Memphis. So luckily, Oklahoma City and Norman do not factor into this, and even the Tulsa metro area. So it's not going. The only big metro areas that it affects is going to be the DFW metro area, Memphis, Little Rock, Greenville, Mississippi, and Shreveport, and maybe the northern portion of the Jackson metro area. But However, it is going to be something of interest to keep an eye out on. That fire risk is probably going to be a big thing for West Texas, especially with it being so flat and there's still not really being a lot of development out there. Could easily trigger some fires. So if any of you guys live out in like Lubbock going to Texas Tech, please be careful. Do not activate any fires. I know there have been some problems within the last week of fires brewing at Tech. So if you guys see anything, just go ahead and call someone, get it extinguished as quickly as possible. With that, I'm going to end it here. I hope to see y'all hopefully in a later video. At a bare minimum, I will see y'all on Friday to see what will happen Sunday for that severe weather. Also, make sure you guys like and subscribe because we will have our tornado breakdown coming in for this past outbreak. We're going to see like what exactly happened. What are some of the reports? What are some of the field surveys have seen? But yeah, make sure y'all subscribe, and I'll see y'all either tomorrow or Wednesday for that video. Peace.